Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the intricate tapestry of royal affairs and global events that shape our world. Today, we're unraveling a story that, while seemingly focused on the majestic elephants of Sri Lanka, carries profound implications for the British monarchy, particularly for King Charles III and his heir, Prince William. It's a narrative that speaks volumes about shifting responsibilities, public perception, and the delicate dance of power within the royal family at a pivotal time. Before we embark on this fascinating journey, do remember to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement truly helps us bring you more in-depth analyses of the stories that matter most. Now let's turn our attention to an intriguing development that has captured the attention of royal observers worldwide. A significant and, some might say, rather telling mission has recently been entrusted to His Royal Highness Prince William, the Prince of Wales. This assignment, originating from the beautiful island nation of Sri Lanka, concerns a critical environmental challenge: the escalating human-elephant conflict. On the surface, it appears to be a noble cause, perfectly aligned with the royal family's long-standing commitment to conservation. However, beneath the veneer of this commendable endeavor lies a narrative layer that many are interpreting as a subtle yet undeniable shift in focus, perhaps even a gentle challenge to the established authority of the reigning monarch, King Charles III. King Charles, as we all know, not only occupies the revered British throne, but also holds the esteemed position of head of the Commonwealth, a voluntary association of 56 independent and equal sovereign states, among which Sri Lanka proudly stands. For decades, long before environmentalism became a mainstream concern, Charles, then Prince of Wales, championed ecological causes, advocating tirelessly for sustainability, biodiversity, and the protection of our planet. His voice has been a constant, resounding call for action on climate change, deforestation, and wildlife conservation. Given his extensive history and his direct link to Sri Lanka through the Commonwealth, one might naturally expect an urgent plea for environmental assistance from a Commonwealth nation to be directed primarily to him. Yet, in a move that has sparked considerable discussion, the appeal was made directly to Prince William, the heir apparent. On a recent Tuesday, the Prince of Wales found himself the recipient of what has been described as an urgent plea. This entreaty came from Sri Lanka, beseeching his support for the nation's efforts to protect its wild elephant population. The gravity of the situation was underscored by the direct citation of the growing human-elephant conflict as a critical threat to both lives and biodiversity. This isn't merely a localized issue, it's a profound ecological and humanitarian crisis, unfolding in a nation renowned for its natural splendor and its majestic pachyderms. The genesis of this plea was detailed in a report by the Daily Mirror. It revealed that the esteemed opposition leader of Sri Lanka, Mr. Sajith Premadasa, undertook a significant diplomatic gesture. He met with the British High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, Mr. Andrew Patrick, in the vibrant capital city of Colombo. During this pivotal meeting, Mr. Premadasa formally handed over a letter, not addressed to the king, but specifically to His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales. This singular choice of recipient is precisely what has ignited so much commentary and speculation. Within the carefully crafted words of this letter, the respected Sri Lankan politician eloquently articulated the unique and precious status of his homeland. He highlighted how Sri Lanka is home to one of the largest populations of Asian elephants, underscoring the immense global significance of this particular demographic. These magnificent creatures, with their profound intelligence and complex social structures, are not merely animals, they are an integral part of Sri Lanka's cultural fabric, its history, and its very identity. The letter then moved to the heart of the matter, making a fervent request for a collaborative effort, one that would involve the prince's considerable influence and network to bring an end to the devastating conflict between humans and these gentle giants. The statistics cited by Mr. Premadasa paint a stark and tragic picture. He noted with profound concern that annually, the conflict claims the lives of over 400 elephants and 150 human lives. Imagine for a moment the sheer scale of this loss. 400 elephants, each a sentient being, a vital component of its ecosystem, perishing year after year. And 150 human lives, individuals with families, dreams, and futures, cut short by encounters with these animals, often driven by desperation for food or territory. This isn't just a statistical anomaly. It's a continuous, heartbreaking tragedy that demands immediate and sustained intervention. The conflict arises from a complex interplay of factors: shrinking elephant habitats due to human encroachment, agricultural expansion, fragmentation of traditional migration routes, and the effects of climate change. As human settlements expand and agricultural lands push further into what was once wild terrain, the territories of these magnificent creatures shrink, leading to inevitable and often fatal confrontations. Crops are raided, homes are damaged, and lives are tragically lost on both sides. Mr. Premadasa's words in the letter resonated with a deep sense of national pride and a clear understanding of global ecological responsibility. He stated unequivocally, "Sri Lanka's elephants are not just our national heritage, they are a treasure of global biodiversity." This powerful declaration serves as a reminder that the conservation of these species extends far beyond national borders. It is a shared responsibility of humanity. He then expressed his profound hope and vision for the future, articulating a belief that, with His Royal Highness's leadership and conservation network, we can build a sustainable future for both wildlife and our communities. This statement is particularly telling, as it directly acknowledges and appeals to Prince William's established reputation as a leading figure in global conservation efforts, implicitly recognizing his capacity to mobilize international support and expertise. To tackle this multifaceted crisis, Mr. Premadasa put forward a concrete and forward-thinking proposal: the establishment of a National Elephant Conservation and Coexistence Initiative, NECCI. This initiative is envisioned not as a short-term fix, but as a robust, long-term, and science-based strategy. Its success, as proposed, would hinge on the active and meaningful involvement of a diverse array of stakeholders: local communities who are on the front lines of this conflict, scientific experts who can provide invaluable data and innovative solutions, and international partners who can offer resources, knowledge, and a global platform. The emphasis on coexistence is particularly crucial here, signaling a paradigm shift from conflict management to fostering a sustainable relationship where both humans and elephants can thrive. This involves developing early warning systems, creating elephant corridors, promoting sustainable land use, and educating communities on safe practices. It's important to note that this request for William's involvement does not come out of the blue. Prince William has, in fact, already dedicated considerable attention to conservation efforts in Sri Lanka. He has been actively working to highlight and bring recognition to the tireless efforts of wildlife rangers who operate in challenging and often dangerous conditions across the nation. His engagement with organizations like Tusk Trust and his own United for Wildlife initiative have firmly established his credentials as a passionate and effective advocate for wildlife preservation. Therefore, from a purely practical standpoint, the request to him seemed entirely appropriate, even logical. He possesses the platform, the interest, and the proven track record. However, as we peel back the layers of this story, it becomes increasingly challenging to ignore the more subtle, yet profound implications for the monarchy itself. The decision to address such a significant plea directly to Prince William, bypassing King Charles III, has been interpreted by many as a subtle dig at the reigning monarch's authority. This interpretation gains considerable weight when one considers King Charles's own monumental and decades-long commitment to environmentalism and conservation. Let's pause for a moment to reflect on King Charles's environmental legacy. For over 50 years, he has been a vocal and often solitary champion of ecological causes. Long before climate change was a household term, he was warning about the dangers of industrial pollution, advocating for organic farming, and promoting sustainable development. His initiatives, such as the Prince's Trust and various other environmental charities, have had a tangible impact globally. He has consistently used his platform to convene experts, influence policy, and raise public awareness. Furthermore, as the head of the Commonwealth, He holds a direct and symbolic link to Sri Lanka, a nation that has historically looked to the British monarch for guidance and support. For a Commonwealth nation to approach the heir rather than the head of the Commonwealth and a lifelong environmentalist is a move that inevitably raises questions about protocol, perception, and power dynamics. The timing of this appeal further amplifies its significance. King Charles is currently undergoing treatment for cancer, a challenging period that has inevitably reduced his public engagements and visibility. While he continues to fulfill his constitutional duties and remain engaged behind the scenes, his physical presence at public events has been curtailed. In this context, the letter to William could be seen not just as a practical choice, but as a symbolic gesture, one that implicitly acknowledges and perhaps even anticipates Prince William's future role as king. It suggests a growing international recognition of William as the face of the future monarchy, someone capable of stepping into significant global leadership roles even while his father is still on the throne. This situation invites us to consider the delicate equilibrium within the royal family. While the monarch reigns, the heir apparent is typically expected to support rather than overshadow the sovereign. However, in times of monarchical health challenges, the heir's responsibilities naturally expand, and their public profile often increases. This direct appeal to William, therefore, could be viewed as a reflection of an evolving reality. The international community is increasingly looking to the Prince of Wales as a figure of influence and authority, someone who can not only champion causes but also drive tangible action. It's a nuanced situation. On one hand, it's a testament to Prince William's growing stature and his genuine commitment to conservation. On the other, it subtly highlights the current constraints on King Charles's public role and perhaps signals a perception that William is the more accessible or even more effective point of contact for such a critical global issue at this particular juncture. It begs the question, is this a strategic, forward-looking move by Sri Lanka, recognizing William's long-term potential and current capacity? Or is it an inadvertent yet undeniable bypassing of the monarch's established authority during a vulnerable period? The implications extend beyond just the individuals involved. This incident offers a fascinating glimpse into the modern monarchy's evolving role on the global stage. In an era of soft power and international diplomacy, the ability of a royal family member to galvanize support for critical global issues is immense. Prince William's active engagement in conservation, his youth, and his growing global network position him as a powerful advocate. This plea from Sri Lanka underscores the enduring relevance of the British monarchy's influence, not through political might, but through moral authority and the ability to convene and inspire. In conclusion, this urgent plea from Sri Lanka to Prince William regarding the pressing human-elephant conflict is far more than just an environmental story. It is a compelling narrative that weaves together the threads of conservation, royal succession, and the intricate dynamics of power within the British monarchy. It highlights Prince William's growing international influence and his unwavering commitment to environmental causes, while simultaneously, and perhaps inadvertently, drawing attention to the current challenges faced by King Charles III during his cancer treatment. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the future trajectory of the monarchy and the roles its key figures will play in addressing the world's most pressing issues. What are your thoughts on this intriguing development? Do you see this as a strategic and appropriate move by Sri Lanka, or do you perceive it as a subtle challenge to King Charles's authority? Please share your opinions and insights in the comments section below. We always appreciate hearing from our engaged community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal analysis, and join us for our next royal update. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.